That's a lot of concrete. What's it have to do with D&D? We're talking mixing it up today on Polyhedral Paradise. Good afternoon and welcome to Chew on This, where I take my half-hour lunch break to bring you a quick D&D tip. Now, if you're new to the channel and you do like the content, please be sure to like and subscribe and possibly share it out to your friends. This isn't the only thing we do here. We do a lot of other shows, but you can see for yourself. Now, let's get right into it. So I was thinking about what to talk about today, and it occurred to me with what I had to do today, why not do a tie-in? I gotta mix up a whole bunch of concrete, so we're gonna talk about mixing up your gaming experience at the table. More specifically, I want to talk to players today. We're going to talk about mixing up the type of characters you play, or more like playing against type. So when you pick your characters, classes, species, and races, they already are colored from years of play at the table, from what other people have said before that they can do or they can be, from stereotypes, from popular works of fiction. They all come filtered through a certain lens already for you. And as players, we tend to pick up on those archetypes and carry them through to play at our own table, trapping you and your character in a prison of preconceived notions of what you can and can't do with the extension of you. And that can lead to a whole lot of you creating the same type of character over and over again. But playing against type and preconceived notions gives you the opportunity to create something original with some things that are old and stale. And we're going to talk specifically today some examples of how to do that. Dig it! This video is in no way endorsed by Sacred Concrete Mix, although it's good, hard, and durable. It in no way endorses this channel, but it could. Speaking of other things that are good, hard, and durable, let's take your average orc for example. Big, clumsy. Say hi, Noah. Big, clumsy, stupid, right? That's probably how you play them. But I want to encourage you to maybe think about your orc in a different way. Why not make an orc that's high intelligence, low strength, the runt, the scrawny one of the bunch? Make him a orc mage, perhaps, or some sort of scholar. Think about your elf, the picture of grace and beauty. Well, perhaps your elf is clumsy, with no charisma to speak of. The dwarf, rugged, hairy, hard drinker. But no, not your dwarf. Your dwarf is clean shaven, straight edge, never touched a drink in his life. Maybe he doesn't even like to get his hands dirty, never mind a day in his life. Really flip the script on what a dwarf typically is. Make yourself a gnome, pacifist, vegetarian paladin who has sworn off all types of combat. Really push the boundaries. So that's what I'm trying to say about mixing it up. You really want to take this opportunity during character creation to go against type, to make things so much more interesting than just your standard flair that's ripped from a J.R.R. Tolkien novel. Look, even if you don't want to run these characters for a whole campaign, it'd be fun just to do them for a one-shot. Alright guys, I'm hot and my lunch is over. I appreciate you letting me bend in your ear about mixing it up. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe and share it to your friends. Thank you all for joining me on another episode of Chew on This, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Remember, in the game of life, may you always roll with advantage. The world's largest halfling, 5'5", a giant amongst